Hi everyone! I'm back! This video is a part of our series about numerical ability. This will help you when you are taking your civil service examination. Of course, with me, Coach Fedeling. If it's your first time watching our video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll get notified for our next videos. And if you are serious in taking your review, ano pang hinihintay mo? Get your own reviewers sa affordable price na 300 pesos lamang. May part 1 at may part 2 ka na. Of course, with free video discussions already sa ating YouTube channel na ito. For more information, click the link on the description below. In this video, we're gonna learn something called prime factorization. At first glance, it sounds complicated, di ba? But don't worry, I'll help you understand kung ano ito. Now, from the word itself, prime factorization, we can probably guess or think na it involves factoring. At kapag sinabi nating factoring, papasok ang operation na multiplication. But what about the word prime? Paano natin masasabi na ang number ay isang prime? Well, kapag sinabing prime numbers, these are natural number greater than 1, which has exactly two whole number factors, 1 and the number itself. Ibig sabihin, may dalawang condition para masabi natin na ito ay isang prime numbers or prime number. First, dapat greater than 1 siya. Second, may dalawang whole number factors at ito ay ang 1 and the number itself. Para mas maintindihan natin, I'll give you an example. Let's factor the number 5. Sabi ko kanina may dalawang condition. First, dapat greater than 1 siya. Is 5 greater than 1? Yes. So, pasok siya sa first condition. Second, dapat meron siyang dalawang whole number factors at ito ay ang 1 at saka the number itself lamang. So, kapag sinabing factor, dapat involve yung operation na multiplication. Okay? So, tingnan natin kung pasok ba ang 5 sa second condition. Ang factors ba ni 5 ay 2 plus 3? Hindi. Kasi, hindi multiplication ang involve. Addition siya. So, pangalawa, is 1 times 5 factors of 5? Tama. Kasi kapag minultiply natin yung 1 at saka 5, yung sagot ay 5. Pasok siya sa second condition kasi wala nang ibang whole number factors kapag minultiply mo ay sagot 5. So, 1 lang at 5 itself. So, pasok siya sa dalawang condition. Ibig sabihin, nalaman natin na 5 ay isang prime number. To give you further examples, we have here prime numbers less than 20. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. These are the prime numbers less than 20. Why is it important for us to know about these prime numbers? Kasi, sila yung building blocks of other whole numbers. Ano yung tinatawag nating other whole numbers? Na ibig sabihin kapag hindi prime numbers yung pinag-uusapan natin, ano ang tawag dun sa mga whole numbers na yon? Ito ay ang opposite ng prime numbers, which are the composite numbers. Ano ito? So, kapag sinabing composite numbers, ito yung mga numbers na merong dalawang factors, and we can get them by multiplying prime numbers together. Okay, para mas maintindihan natin kung ano ang composite numbers at saka yung sinasabi natin kanina na we can get these composite numbers by multiplying prime numbers together. Here is some illustrations to understand how it works. So una, ilista natin yung mga prime numbers at saka composite numbers less than 20. Makikita natin sa screen na yung mga prime numbers less than 20 ay 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Yung mga composite numbers naman na less than 20 ay 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, at saka 18. Okay, so unahin muna natin yung composite number na 4. Sabi kanina, meron siyang more than 2 factors. So except sa 1 at saka 4 itself, merong iba pang factors si 4. And we can get this composite number by multiplying prime numbers together. So ano yung i-multiply natin dalawang prime numbers to get 4? Okay, ito ay ang 2 times 2. Next is the composite number 6. 6 has more than 2 factors. And we can get this composite number 6 by multiplying prime numbers together. So ano yung mga prime numbers na yon na kapag minultiply natin, ang lalabas ay 6. Okay, ito ay ang 2 times 3. Next ay yung composite number na 8. Same siya sa 4 at saka 6, meron siyang more than 2 factors. And we can get 8 by multiplying prime numbers together. Ano yung mga prime numbers na iyon na kapag minultiply natin, ang sagot ay 8. So, ito yon. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals 8. Next ay ang composite number na 9. So, we have here 3 times 3. Same sa 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, at saka 18. Meron silang mga prime factors. Sa 10 ay 2 times 5, 12 ay 2 times 2 times 3, 14 ay 2 times 7, 15 ay 3 times 5, 16 ay 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and lastly, 18 ay 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, let's observe sa mga factors ng ating composite numbers. Meron ba kayong na-observe? Meron. As we can see, all composite numbers are made by multiplying different combinations of prime numbers together. Kung makikita natin, yung mga factors ng ating composite numbers ay mga prime numbers. And each of the combination, yan yung tinatawag nating prime factorization. Hence, based from our observation, we can tell that prime factorization are numbers that are expressed as a product of prime factors. Meron pang isang method para makuha natin ang prime factorization ng isang number. Ito ay ang tinatawag nating factor tree. Para lang siyang isang puno na may mga branches. Pero mas madali natin malalaman ang prime factorization ng isang number kapag ginamit natin ang factor tree. So, ano yung tinatawag nating factor tree? Meron lang siyang dalawang steps. So, the first step in making a factor tree is to find a pair of factors whose product is the number that we are factoring. Ibig sabihin, maghahanap lang tayo ng pair of factors na kapag minultiply natin yung dalawang number na yan, ang sagot ay yung number na fina-factor out natin. So, kapag nahanap natin, these two factors are the first branching in the factor tree. Sila yung una nating first branch. Yung second, repeat the process with each factor until each branch of the tree ends in a prime. Okay, i-repeat lang natin yung process sa step 1. At saka kapag mag-end na siya sa prime numbers, yung prime factorization is complete. Now, to let you know paano gamitin yung factor tree to find the prime factorization of a number, papakita ko sa inyo. First, ilagay muna natin yung ating dalawang steps para hindi tayo malito. Here is an example. 24. Sabi sa first step, we need to find a pair of factors whose product is 24. So we have 2 times 12, 8 times 3, 6 times 4. O, yung mga pair of factors na yan, kapag minultiply natin, yung sagot ay 24. But, don't worry, kasi kahit alin ang gamitin natin dyan, babagsak at babagsak pa rin tayo sa isang prime factorization para sa number 24. Tingnan natin. Una muna natin gamitin ang pair of factors na 2 times 12 para maging first branch ng ating factor 3 to find the prime factorization of 24. Okay, yung 2 times 12, sila yung gamitin natin as first branch para sa ating factor 3 to find the prime factorization of 24. Sabi sa step 2, repeat the process with each factor until each branch of the tree ends in a prime. Since 2 ay isang prime number na, hindi na natin siya gagalawin. Is 12 a prime number? Basically, not. So, we will repeat the process lang, gamitin natin yung step 1. We will find a pair of factors para sa 12. Pwede nating maging pair of factors para sa 12 ang 2 times 6. Tingnan natin, end up na ba siya sa prime numbers? Yung 2, obviously, prime number na siya. So, yung 6, prime number ba siya? Hindi. So, uulitin natin yung first step. Maghahanap tayo ng pair of factors para sa 6. Now, maghahanap tayo ng pair of factors ni 6. So, pwede siyang 2 times 3. Tingnan natin yung mga end ng branches natin. Lahat na ba sila prime numbers? Tama. Lahat ng mga end ng branches natin ay mga prime numbers. Ito ay ang 2, 2, 2, and 3. So, ang prime factorization ng 24 ay 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Kasi 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 3, 24. Next, itry naman natin yung second pair of factors ni 24, which is 8 times 3 as the first branch para sa ating factor 3 to find the prime factorization of 24. Ito na siya. Okay? So, ginawa na nating first branch ang pair of factors na 3 times 8. Second, we will see if this pair of factors kung prime ba sila. Yung 3, prime ba siya? Yes. 3 ay isang prime number. How about 8? Is 8 a prime number? No. So, since hindi pa prime number si 8, we will repeat the process. Okay? Maghahanap tayo ng pair of factors ni 8. So, pwedeng prime factors ni 8 ay ang 2 times 4. Tingnan natin. Ang 2 ba at ang 4 ay prime numbers? Yung 2, yes, prime number siya. How about 4? Is 4 a prime number? No. So, sabi sa step 2, we will repeat the process until na mag-end ng prime number ang mga branch ng ating factor 3. So, we will find a pair of factors para sa 4. Pwedeng maging pair of factors ni 4 ay ang 2 times 2. Kasi kapag minultiply natin yung 2 at saka 2, ang lalabas ay 4. Kung makikita natin sa ating factor 3, yung mga end ng branches natin, nag-end na ba sila sa puro prime numbers? Tama! Nag-end na sa mga prime numbers ang mga branches ng ating factor 3. Okay? So, ito ang ating prime factorization para sa 24. Ang 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Kasi 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 3, 24. Okay? Proceed tayo sa last pair of factors na pinakita natin kanina para sa 24, which is 6 times 4. Ito na ang ating gagawing first branch para sa ating factor 3 to find the prime factorization of 24. Ito na siya. Ginawa na nating first branch ang 4 at 6 para sa 24. Tingnan natin, yung 4 at saka 6, prime numbers na ba sila? Hindi. So, maghahanap tayo ng pair of factors ni 4 at saka ni 6 until na mag-end up tayo sa prime numbers. Okay? So, anong mga posibleng factors ni 4 at saka ni 6? Ibig sabihin, yung dalawang number kapag minultiply, yung sagot ay 4 at saka 6. Unahin muna natin si 4. Pwede siyang 2 times 2. How about 6? Pwede siyang 2 times 3. Ngayon, tingnan natin, yung mga end ba ng branch natin sa ating factor 3, puro prime numbers na? Yes. Nag-end up na siya sa prime numbers. Since nag-end up na sa prime numbers ang branches ng ating factor 3, the prime factorization is complete. Therefore, the prime factorization of 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. If we will compare those pair of factors ni 24, which are 4 times 6, 3 times 8, at saka 2 times 12, we will see na they end up in the same prime factorization. Okay? So, hindi tayo dapat mag-worry kahit na ano ang gamitin nating pair of factors kasi yung sagot ay same pa din. Let's try another example. We have here the number 42. Okay? So, para mas madali nating malaman ang pair of factors ni 42, nagamit tayo ng divisibility rules. Kung hindi mo pa alam ang divisibility rules, meron kaming separate video discussion about that. Okay? So, 42 is divisible by 2. Pwede siyang 2 times 21. So, ito yung gagamitin natin as first branch ng ating factor 3. Eto, ginawa na natin silang first branch para sa ating factor 3. Okay? So, next, tingnan natin. End up na ba siya sa prime numbers lahat? Hindi pa. Kasi yung 21, hindi pa siya prime number. So, we will now find pair of factors para sa 21. Pwede natin gawing pair of factors ang 3 times 7 para sa 21. Kasi 3 times 7 ay 21. Tingnan natin, nag-end up na ba sa mga prime numbers ang branches ng ating factor 3? Tama. So, ang prime factorization ng 42 ay 2 times 3 times 7. Let's try another example. The number 75. So, we will find pair of factors for 75. Since 75 is divisible by 5, we can use 5 times 15. Ito na, ginawa na nating first branch ang 5 times 15. Tingnan natin, prime numbers na ba sila? Obviously, yung 5, prime number na siya. Yung 15, hindi pa. So, maghahanap tayo ng pair of factors ni 15 until na mag-end up tayo sa prime numbers. So, pwedeng gawing pair of factors ni 15 ang 3 times 5. Kasi 3 times 5 equals 15. Tingnan natin, nag-end up na ba ang mga branches natin sa prime numbers? Yes. So, the prime factorization is complete. So, ang final answer ay 3 times 5 times 5. Ito ay ang prime factorization for 75. Let's have some practice exercises for you kung may natutunan ka sa ating discussion. Now, it's your turn to find the prime factorization of the following numbers. Magbibigay lamang kami ng 10 seconds before i-reveal namin yung answer. So, here is the first number, 12. Your timer starts now. And the final answer is 2 times 2 times 3. Next ay ang number 27. Your timer starts now. And the answer is 3 times 3 times 3. Now, for the last item, we have 273. Your timer starts now. And the final answer is 3 times 7 times 13.